I'm just playing. Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Pretty with a T. This video is how to get the perfect nude makeup look. So if you want to know how I achieved this, keep watching. My face has already been washed and prepped. The only thing that I went ahead and put on was my eyelashes, because for this makeup look, it doesn't take a whole lot. And we're not going to be doing anything dramatic with the eye. But the first thing we're going to do is we are going to prime our faces. So I like to use my e.l.f. and this is in the poreless face primer. So I just take a little of that in my hands and I just rub it like all over my face. My blush brush, and this is in the LA Colors for the setting powder. I just take a little bit, about that much, and I go all over my cheeks, just like that, and on my nose, up my T-zone. So this basically just makes sure that my face will not get dramatically oily. It's still gonna be oily, but it's not going to look like the makeup is moving here and there. Lay Pro concealer and my concealer brush, and I want to use my Kiss eyebrows. And I'm going to take my eyebrow brush. Now this is also by Kiss. I got this at a beauty supply store. Matter of fact, my eyebrow stuff comes from Target, but the pencil I know for sure is at a beauty supply store. So if you go to your local beauty supply store, make sure you go get it. You can draw your eyebrows on any kind of way you like. Follow the shape of your eyebrows. If you shaved all your eyebrows off, you can make a new shape. It's up to you. You do you. But I take a little of my concealer and I squeeze some out. And I just put it on my palm of my hand and I warm it up. This just helps it spread better versus coming straight out the tube and it's cold in my room and whatnot. I would advise getting an angle brush like this for your concealer, because it makes sure that the concealer goes on sharp and the liquid is not moving everywhere and messing up anything. And plus, if you did draw them on too thick, with an angle brush that's perfectly angled and it's thinner, you can always fix it. You can make them thinner, you can make them thicker. I do go around the top of my brow, and I only do that. I don't go through the top right here. I only go through the top right here. Even though I draw them on, I still want them to look as natural looking as they can look. And with that means the fake hairs that I drew on, I don't want to outline them, because then it's going to give it this boxy look. And I've been a part of the boxy look, okay? So I know what that's like. It's gonna give it this boxy look, and it's not gonna look natural. And you're definitely gonna be able to tell that they were drawn on. Foundation, I use the Fenty Beauty. This is in the shade 390. So I squeeze a little here, squeeze a little here, squeeze a little here, top of the forehead. And I only do a couple of dots of Fenty, because if you use too much, you will like completely overpower your face with the foundation. And this is how good, that's how good like the coverage is in it. To concealing around my T-zone and contouring and shaping my face, I only take, this is actually the Fenty Beauty concealer in the shade 330. And what you're going to see me do is I'm going to create a triangle and like color it in, and I'm going to put 3 dots around it like that. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Color it in and create 3 dots around it like that. The next thing I do is I go down my nose really quickly. And then I have a sponge that I like to use for my concealer. It's my black sponge. I got it out of Walmart. Searching for my nose contour cream, which is in LA Pro Girls, and it was right in my face. I feel so slow. Now I only use a little of this because it's too dark, and if I mess around and use too much, it could cause me to look very odd. And I go in dots with this. I don't even smear this on. I just simply go in dots and I draw the nose that I want. If you watch RuPaul or any kind of diva drag races, you know you can draw your nose to look any way you want your nose to look. I take my angle brush like this and I gently press into it and move it in the direction it's supposed to go in, so I can create that shape. Yeah, but if you watch any kind of drag race, even if you don't, check them out. RuPaul and his drag race competitions, you can make your eyes and nose look any kind of way you want them to look. The Fenty, this is the 350 though. I use the 350 when I'm going around my nose again because I don't need it that bright. Just need a little something. And I'm going to take my same flat concealer brush and just move that how it's supposed to see and go down on the highlight. Like I said, guys, watch RuPaul. You will see. You can make your nose look like anything. But after I'm done with this, I do like to take my time and blend everything out. But I also like to kind of blend it out because I don't like a bunch of hard lines. But for the most part, I don't really get a lot of hard lines. But this is how I like to draw my nose on. So. And then next thing you want to do is just simply, I'm going to go over the contour lines with a little of this powder just because I used cream contour, so I know that it could have a higher chance of moving without powder on it. Once I get to this point, then naturally I'm going to focus on the eyes. So I take my Juvia's Place and I say my Juvia's Place. It is in a very bright color, as you can see, but I use it to cut my crease. I'm not gonna really cut a crease. All I'm gonna do is take that same concealer angle brush I do my eyebrows with, and I'm just gonna get a little in there. And all you basically want to do is cut out enough from, just cut out half. And you want to look up so you know where your crease is supposed to be. Now I got hooded lids, so that's why I look up so I can see where my crease is supposed to be. But you just want to go over half of it, just like so. You don't want to cut the whole thing. You just want to go over half of it. And it's going to give you really the look that you're looking for, plus definition along the eyes. Makeup is a game changer. And the same thing if you have hooded lids, just go where you think it's supposed to go, look up, and then it'll tell you exactly where it's supposed to go. And follow exactly where it left an imprint at. And only go halfway. And I'm gonna close my eyes in the camera so y'all can really see. But this is how it's supposed to look. Only go halfway. It's like peachy color right here. And it looks kind of yellow on camera, so I'm gonna try to show y'all again. But it's like, oh shoot. It's this peachy color. And that's too glittery, so I'm not gonna use that. But I'm going to take it on this little fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna pat it in. And that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pat it in and really work it up there into the crease, because the rest of the eye is not going to matter. This is the only part of the eye that I'm really focused on. So it's gonna create that. Next thing I do is I take this brush. It's a little bit fluffier. Anastasia Modern Renaissance. It's kind of worn because I've used it a lot. But I take the raw Senna color. It's either Sienna or Senna. And it's like, it's this color. It's like that brown right there. I'm gonna take that, and all you're gonna see me do is go in lightly and fluff. Once I have that, I take the Morph powder, and all I'm gonna do is put a little more right where the eyeshadow might have got out from. Y'all, I got a friend who's really good at makeup, and she showed me this, and I've been obsessed ever since. Take your darkest concealer. My darkest one is the Fenty Beauty in the shade 350. Get your flat brush, put it on, rub it on your lips. And yes, this is gonna look a little funny. But you wanna put it on your lips, just like so. But I take the brown, and all I'm gonna do is outline So once you get done brushing it off, all of it off, now I'm going to take this flat brush. It's supposed to be a brush for your eyes, but I like to use it because once you contour your nose, if you just throw the highlighter on there any kind of way, it's gonna mess up the way you shaped your nose. So I like to, as well as drawing on my nose, get the highlight on there perfectly. Take some clear gloss, dab it on there. And it gets no simpler than that. All I'm gonna do now is spray my face. Okay guys, this is what I consider the perfect nude look. So basically this is just a 1-2-step eyeshadow look, and then it's basically all based around how you do your lips and eyeshadow to get a perfect nude. And I think it came out very well. So if you want to accomplish this look, just go ahead and rewind the video as many times as you need. But thank you guys for watching. I think this is bomb. My hair is gonna be up on my channel soon. I made this wig 2 years ago, and it was just sitting in my closet because I had so many others, and I decided to color it and give blonde a shot, and I love blonde on me as of now. But thank y'all for watching, and stay tuned for more about the hair and more makeup videos. Love you guys.